Hey, what's up, everybody? This is another edition of Season of the Fan of the Philadelphia Flyers, and there's lots to talk about, but I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. But well, three Flyers games have been played since my last video. My last video was last Saturday after the Flyers home opener against the Washington Capitals. But the Flyers had 2 wins and 1 loss since my last video. So they won against the Florida Panthers 5-1. But the Flyers got their butts handed to Nashville the other night against Nashville. The Flyers got their butts handed against Nashville the other night on Thursday night. Unbelievable. But then we won. The Flyers won today, actually, against the Edmonton Oilers. But today was a better game for the Flyers against the Edmonton Oilers. Brian Elliott was in goal today, which that was better. But Claude Giroux scored for the Flyers earlier today, so he's getting better now that they switched him on the left wing. So he's doing better. And then Wayne Simmons scored the other goal, made it 2-1, and earlier. As an ex-Flyer, Patrick Maroon scored the goal to tie the game up at one apiece. Against the Flyers, Patrick Maroon scored for the Edmonton Oilers. So, but I'm saying to myself, I hope we don't lose this game. But I was a little perplexed that the Flyers lost to Nashville 1-0, and Michael Neuwirth, for some reason, he didn't do well at all against Nashville Predators. He didn't do well at all he didn't do well. Well, of course, he didn't do well against the LA Kings, and he didn't do well either. He didn't do well either against Nashville. So, but it is what it is. But I'm happy. I'm happy to see a win. The Flyers are now 3-1 at home. So, and then their next home game will be against the Anaheim Ducks, which will be a good game to watch. But I wouldn't want to close this video off without talking about Connor McDavid. So he did okay in the game today, but no, there was no fights in the game against Connor McDavid and Brandon Manning. So there was no penalties against him, no pushing and shoving against him, and no fighting with Connor McDavid and Brandon Manning. But I know those two don't like each other. But but that's what makes the rivals great in hockey. But Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he's still pretty good in that game, and it's amazing that Darnell Nurse was actually playing in that game. He's the nephew of Donovan McNabb. But, you know, I'm not the biggest Donovan McNabb fan, but I still respect him as a player. And, I mean, as a person, too, but, you know. But, I know I said I was going to make, I know I was going to have a video of the top players of the week. I don't have the top plays of the week in front of me this week, but maybe my next video I'll have my top plays game of the week on my channel. But I think the hockey guy does his top plays of the week. NHL Network has their show of top plays of the week or top games of the week or whatever it's called. So I'm going to wrap up this video. So I want to give a big shout outs to the hockey guy, very talented. Your videos are great, and I love what you do. And he knows his hockey, and he's got a ton of hockey jerseys too. And I just watched his last video this morning with all the with fixing his jerseys. And a big shouts to his wife too. For actually, they both educate me how to fix jerseys without without burning it. So a big shouts to you guys, and a big shout outs to Scott Laughlin and Patrick O'Sullivan on the Power Play on Sirius XM. Which comes on Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Pacific Time. 12 o'clock Pacific Time on the West Coast, 3 o'clock Eastern Time in the East Coast. So I enjoy listening to you guys every day, and also a big shout outs to Bill Waters. Who comes on every Friday at the 5 o'clock hour. But yeah. And last but not least, big shout outs to my buddy Mighty Fan, who does his season of the Fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. I look forward to watching it on Monday if he decides to do it. You know, he's a busy guy, but he does a great job as always. Okay, so all right. So before I close off this video, this hockey puck, the plays. I do have one player of the week for the Philadelphia Flyers. The puck. But I know I've been picking on him last year and the year before for the past 2 seasons, but to make up for lost time, the plays of the week goes to our captain Claude Giroux. Yes, I thought I would never say this, but he's done well. He scored a power play goal earlier in this game. Wayne Simmons was the assist, and Shane Gostisbehere got an assist. And of course, the Wayne train scored the goal earlier today, which he's been doing great. So Wayne Simmons will be the number 2 player of the week, but I'll have more top plays of the week on my next video, God willing. So also Claude Giroux scored a power play goal against the Florida Panthers on Tuesday night. Wayne Simmons got an assist, and Robert Hagg got an assist too. But hopefully Robert Hagg will come around and will score his first NHL goal, but we'll see. But But yeah, Claude Giroux and Wayne Simmons are the plays of the week, but Claude Giroux is the number one for this week. Yeah, since he scored 2 power play goals this week. All right, everybody. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks as always for taking the time for watching. Always appreciate it. So, the next Flyers game is Tuesday night against the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, all right, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. And let's go Flyers.